Yo guys, what's up? In the first episode of the Battlefield 5 series, I made a weapon review of the Sturmgewehr VG4, the STG-44. But that was not the only Sturmgewehr, there was another one called Volkssturmgewehr. A nice combination of two words, Volkssturm and Sturmgewehr. Knowing that the Volkssturm was a sort of a civilian army to defend the German cities against the Allied troops and the Soviets. The English name for Volkssturmgewehr is People's Assault Rifle, and they were developed during the final months of World War II. They were greatly simplified models as an attempt to cope with a severe lack of resources and industrial capacity in Germany. They were used between February and May 1945 and produced since January 1945 for an estimated number of 10,000 units. The Volkssturm movement itself was created on October 18 of 1944, a national militia. The Primitive Waffenprogramm was initiated in order to arm these people for their mission, a line of weapons that were as easy as possible to produce. 5 different developers made Volkssturmgewehr variants, numbered from 1 to 5. Walther designed number 1, Spreewerk Berlin number 2, Rheinmetall the 3rd one, Mauser the 4th one, and Steyr the 5th one. But there was also a semi-automatic variant called Gustloff Volkssturmgewehr, a gas-delayed blowback semi-auto rifle. It was created by Karl Barnitzke, who worked for Gustloff Werke. Initially it was called Maschinenpistole 507, and also the 508 was available with a semi-pistol grip stock. It used the same cartridge as the STG-44 and also the same detachable 30-round box magazine. The Gustloff variant was constructed like many semi-automatic pistols, with a casing and spring around the barrel. The whole casing recoils backward, and the rear end of the gun doesn't recoil and has the hammer, sear and trigger built into it. The gas comes from 4 vents near the end of the barrel and holds the bolt closed until the gas pressure drops to a safe level. However, when the Gustloff Volkssturmgewehr was tested at a shooting range, about 50% of the shots at a 100-meter range proved to be inaccurate for a circle of a 10 cm radius. Only the 20 cm radius circles received 100% of the shots over the same 100-meter range. Needless to say, the aiming was difficult over longer ranges. The other 5 types of the Volkssturmgewehr had interesting intel as well. The Walther type number 1 was a manually operated bolt-action rifle. It used a simple rotating bolt. The feed is from detachable 10-round box magazines originally developed for the Gewehr 43 rifle. It was meant to be produced by Spreewerk Berlin. The Spreewerk Berlin Volkssturmgewehr 2 is pretty comparable to the Walther Wijns model. Its stock is crudely made from wood and has 2 separate parts, shoulder stock with semi-pistol grip and forend. The number 5 made by Steyr was slightly less basic and used the Mauser Gewehr 98 type bolt action with rotary bolt. The parts were Karabiner 98 parts, but of very low quality, they lacked any finish. For all the models, the effective firing range was 300 meters, and that is the last piece of intel for this production line of customized, easy to use people guns. See you on the next one guys, peace.